So let me share today one very beautiful story with you. There was one monk. One night he was traveling from his monastery to home. The night was dark, it was raining heavily, and the jungle was deep. So he thought to stay away for a night in one person's home nearby. He knocked the door. The person was kind. He opened the door, offered him bed, food, and everything for the night. But as he slept, after midnight, the monk heard a voice in his ears. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Someone was crying very pathetically, freedom, freedom, freedom. The monk got out of his bed to check who is shouting for freedom. And he saw one parrot in the cage. One sweet little parrot shouting for freedom. The monk was feeling very sympathetic for him. He thought to fly that parrot away. But then the monk thought the family, the owner of this house, really loves the parrot. And they will be really angry on the monk. So he decided to fly the parrot away when all the members of the house are in deep sleep. So around 12:30 a.m., the monk again heard the voice, freedom, freedom. He got out of his bed, went to the cage, and opened the door of the cage so that the parrot can fly away. But he was so surprised as the monk opened the cage of the parrot didn't fly away. The parrot just grabbed the bars of the cage so hard, but still the parrot was shouting, freedom, freedom. And the monk was so surprised, he just put his hand in the cage and pulled the parrot out and fly it away. And the monk took a breath of peace that, oh God, today I am so happy. Today I have released one soul to freedom. And the monk went back to his bed. But to his height of the astonishment, before 4 a.m., the monk again started hearing the same voice, freedom, freedom, freedom. And the monk went out and saw the same parrot sitting in the same cage, back to the prison, and again saying, freedom, freedom, freedom. The monk was laughing not on the parrot, but on the situation of the world. The monk said to himself, the same situation we are going through. We also want freedom. We also crave for liberation. But the question is, are we really working towards liberation? Are we doing some inner work which leads to liberation? Mostly people think that we will be liberated after we die, but no. जीते जी जो मुक्त नहीं है, वो मरने के बाद भी कभी मुक्त नहीं हो सकता. If we are not happy alive, we can never be happy after death. So what is actually liberation? Liberation is when we liberate ourselves from our own mad habit pattern and our compulsions. It can be anything. It can be phone, WhatsApp addictions, any bad habits, tea, coffee, laziness, anything. Once upon a time, there was one disciple. He went to his mentor, his guru, and asked that I want to be happy. I want liberation from depression. I want liberation from tension. I want freedom from stress, from family, friends, and everything. The guru didn't reply to him. One day they were walking in the garden, and the guru just held on to one tree very tightly. And the guru started shouting that please help me, this tree is not leaving me, this tree is not leaving me. And the disciple was laughing that you are a guru. What you are doing? The tree is not holding you. You are holding the tree. Just leave the tree and you are free. The guru said, this is the question to your answer. On that day you were asking that I want to be free. But the world, the family, the friends, everything is blocking my path. They are not making me feel happy. They are not letting me liberate from the stress, from the trauma. But the truth is, no one is holding back us. No one is blocking our path. Only we are blocking our own path. We are responsible for the stress, for the happiness. We are happiness, how we live. We live like a dead or we live like a life. So the choice is in our hands. If we really want to be liberated, we have to do some work towards it. Because even if we want to make one chapati in the kitchen, we have to do so much of hard work, 1 hour in the kitchen, and then we get to some food in our plate, right? So just like that, if we want liberation from our own mad habit pattern, from our own compulsions, then we have to do some inner work. The yogis from the higher, whether it is Shri Paramhans Dayalji, Swami Vivekananda, Ramakrishna Paramhans, Mahavatar Babaji, or you name it, any yogi from the higher, they come on earth to show us the path, to lighten our path so that we can get away from the darkness. They come, they appear on the earth to break our shackles. They just show us the path, that this is the path of Kal and this is the path of Dayal. This is the road which goes towards light and this is the road which goes towards darkness. So the choice is ours, which path we want to move. Slowly, gradually, step by step, daily if we work on ourselves, one habit daily, if we today promise ourselves to liberate ourselves from our own mad habit pattern and compulsions, then one day will come when we will experience true liberation. And the liberation is not that when we will leave this body or after death we will be happy. No, we have to be happy right now, in the moment. In the moment, we have to be blissful, ecstasy, permanent pleasure, bliss. This is the true liberation. This is the true liberation right now, in this moment. So, let's be a little bit more conscious about how we walk, talk, how we breathe, and let's get connected to the world higher, to the angels, to the guides, to the mentors who are guiding us 24/7. They are working towards our liberation. They want us to be happy every moment, every breath, 24 hours, day and night, summer and winter. When we have mentors like Shri Paramhans Dayalji, who are 24 hours available to us, we are so blessed. Then we should also do some inner work. In 24 hours, we can give only 1 hour to ourselves to check where we are going. Are we going towards liberation or we are going towards salvation? So happy liberation to all.